So the opening of this book kind of starts off with reminding us what had happened in the last video, where the Avengers and the Galactic Empires were able to take over some of the Builders' World Killer ships and then use them against the Builders. Now, while they were doing that, they were also able to save some of the Avengers that were taken hostage by the Builders. The reason why we are getting this flashback because there was a conversation that we had missed, and that conversation that we did not get the chance to see in our last video. The reason why I say that is because we pick up with Black Widow helping some of the members who were being held in stasis by the Builders. One of those people was Abyss, the sister of Ex Nihilo. Ex Nihilo is classified as a gardener for the Builders, but he had left the Builders to join the Avengers. There are other Ex Nihilos out there, and matter of fact, one of them appears. This would be Ex Nihili, a female version of a gardener. We actually saw her in our previous video, and she turned herself into a plague to kill an entire planet. But we thought she died, but came to find out, she was alive. On top of that, when the Avengers, who are being saved in Abyss, watch Ex Nihili actually leave, and she tells Abyss to find her and the others, leaving us wondering who the others are. But we then jump into the present day, where you have the Avengers and the Galactic Empires plotting on what they should do next. Now, most of the groups want to go ahead and kill off the Builders, follow them and finish the job. They are confident that they are able to actually win this, except you do have some of the members of this group point out that they got lucky. But on top of that, their army has been cut down in size. Remember, in our last video, some of the planets in the universe had simply given up because they are so scared of the Builders. On top of that, the Skrulls had given up, and that was a huge loss for the Avengers and the Galactic Empires, wondering what in the world they can do now. But that is the moment you have Captain America step in. Now at this point, everyone knows that the Builders are just on a rampage to kill off the Earth. So any planet that is in their way or as they are passing is on their path are being completely destroyed. Either way, that is the moment you have Captain America say it is about time that him and the Builders have a little chat. And this chat is going to lead into a surprising moment. But on top of that, it is going to help the Avengers find a way to win this battle. But we actually jump over to the Kree world, and the reason why is because in an earlier video we saw them give up. They had to kneel on one knee to the Builders and basically say that they are going to surrender to the Builders and not stand in their way. But you do have Ronan the Accuser, who is one of the Kree's best warriors, actually ask the Builder of the world why she or he is still there for. And you have this Builder basically say that he knows that this world is there to keep. It belongs to the Builders. And you have this super intelligent explain to Ronan that no matter what, the Builders are going to win. It has calculated every single thing that could play a part in what if the Avengers and the Galactic Empires try to do something to get the home world of the Kree back. Of course, that is the moment you have the Builders see something coming from the sky. Of course, it is a little device that was sent by the Avengers and the other Galactic Empires telling the Builders that is on the Kree world that it is time to make a deal. So this could mean that possibly the Avengers may be plotting to give up and let the Builders win. But before we are able to actually learn what the deal could possibly be, we actually see Ex Nihilo in Abyss going to find the other gardeners. Remember that Ex Nihilo told Abyss to find them all, and of course that is when they do. But the reason why the other gardeners asked Ex Nihilo to come here with Abyss is because they want to know why Ex Nihilo's Abyss is still alive. She should be dead. Because the other gardeners tell Ex Nihilo that all of their Abyss had died. Once they had died, all gardeners were called back to the home world of the builders. That is the moment the builders told all the gardeners to stop helping worlds to evolve. That was the original purpose of the gardeners, but the builders told them to stop that 1,000 years ago. But Ex Nihilo had no idea about this new rule. He's been out there for 1,000 years and never learned about this new rule. The question is why? But this is the moment you have all of the gardeners decide to join Ex Nihilo to stop the builders and hopefully save the day from the builders. But getting back to the Avengers and the galactic empires who have made a deal with the builders, now apparently the builders told the Avengers that they will send someone to work on a peace treaty. We know that the builders are plotting to do something else to the Avengers, most likely just take them all out. But for the Avengers, they're also plotting something else. What this plan is, well, we have no idea because they don't tell us here. What they do instead is just keep us intrigued to learn what could possibly happen down the road in a later video. But this is where we are going to end today's comic book video. So please hit the like button down below and subscribe. Also, if you have any suggestions on books I should read, well, please let me know in the comments below, because you never know, your suggestion could be a future video down the road. But I do hope you enjoy today's comic book video.